What's up, Shoobs? I'm Gravy Fries, and I think this video is going to be incredibly special because I'm going to be discussing episode 5 of my comic. Let's actually talk about a whole episode I have planned. Now, this is episode 5. Now, you know, some people may not actually want this gigantic spoiler. So, if you don't want to hear the literally just episode 5, the audio edition, you can just click off right now. Who's ready to hear Trapped in Fashion? So, you're probably wondering why it's called that. You're about to find out. So, basically, the episode starts out, Randy's fighting, like, a robot. I don't have the robot picked out yet, like, Frogbot. So, like, he's fighting a Frogbot, and, you know, he's stupid pun, fighty smokebot, you know, they're the usual thing, you know. But he manages to defeat the robot, and Howard's calling him, and he's about to leave, but that's when he notices, and he's near a stage, and he hears some stuff going on at the stage. Now, he thinks somebody's in danger, like maybe there's more robots he missed, so he's like, okay, I need to go check on that, what's going on. So, he uses his scarf and flings down there, like Spidey-Man with his webs, and when he's down there, you actually see Teresa and a couple of other characters doing a play. He's doing a play, and Jacques is actually recording it, and Teresa's supposed to be like the princess damsel in distress, and Bucky is the dragon. He's trying his best, baby's trying his best. And Randy's genuinely invested in, like, what they're doing. He's like, wow, that's actually pretty good. And he's just sitting there watching, like, the whole time. He's just sitting there in the ninja suit. And you're thinking, well, what if somebody turns around? They're gonna notice the ninja is watching a play. Oh no, they do. they notice him. Now, this is actually just the first night. You'll notice, I'm gonna put a thing at the bottom. It's gonna be like day 1, day 2, week 4, week 5. Randy actually made a habit of this. He'll go out and do his usual rounds whenever a robot shows up. But now he notices, oh, they do this every night. And he actually watches it every night. Secretly, of course, but he watches it. But the thing is, a lot of the time, like, sometimes he'll do it outside of the suit. But most of the time he has the suit on. On the last, it's been like a month at this point that he's watched their stuff. So he's watching, like, what's basically the finale of their little thing. And Randy is just so immersed. He's like, oh, this is insane. This is awesome. This is so honking bird. And he's just out of his seat. He is jumping up and down in the little space where he was supposed to be hiding in the dark. So after they finish the play, they all do a bow, like, we did good, but then Teresa kind of looks over at the empty seats, and she's like, oh, I wish we had the courage to do this in front of other people, but I'm so nervous about my acting. I'm just now learning. And, you know, Jacques obviously, but you did such a good job. I can't do a French accent. And you know, Bucky's like, I think I did a good job too. And, you know, Flugro's a little me, but Teresa's like, no, everybody did a good job. What matters when you act is you have fun. It's just, maybe I care too much what people think. And while they're talking about all that, suddenly you hear a... So they all turn around, and then they actually notice. Now, obviously, they don't know. So to them, they've all just turned around to the ninja, jumping up and down, just clapping and cheering and going, whoa, that was awesome. You guys are so honking birds. Oh, this was so cool. Yeah, encore. And obviously, they're all just saying, like, we're just a bunch of random freshmen in high school. The ninja likes our play that much? When did he even get here? So Teresa just turns around, and in the sweetest voice that she can muster, with a blood red face, ninja? Randy just loses it. And I have a surprise for you guys. Now, you already saw how flustered he gets. Oh, he gets more flustered. It gets worse for both of them. But seeing her do this, his face goes blood red under the mask. I'm gonna try to show it through the little, like, place around his eyes. But he goes blood red. And he's like, why is everybody staring at me? And then he looks down and he sees the suit. He just looks up wide-eyed. They're all about to try to tell him, wait, how long have you watched it? What's going on? He just pulls out a smoke bomb, but he doesn't even say smoke bomb, he says bomb smoke. And it just drops. So it's like midnight at this point. He's running back to the house. His face is blood red. He still hasn't taken the suit off. He is so embarrassed that he just outed himself like that. And for some reason, it got to him to see Teresa that way. He's just not even thinking about the suit. So he runs to his new house. Now he goes upstairs and he goes to the attic. That's where his room is now. And just shoves his head into his pillow and screams like, ah, that kind of thing. And you actually notice Howard's there. I mean, when is Howard not there? Like, they ever leave each other's houses. But Howard turns around from his game, which shows you he does care about Randy. We know he does, so of course, otherwise he wouldn't do this. Cunningham, you alright? Randy just pulls his head off the pillow, face still red. Teresa was doing, and then the thing, and then the dragon. Bucky was the dragon, and then you see Howard just look at him in utter confusion. I thought Bucky was like a reptile lizard thing, and he got stinged. What? Just all that stuff. I'm not talking about stank. He said, for the past month, I mean, they had a play. Teresa does a play. She's an actress, and she's a good actress, and she's really pretty in a dress, and it just she was doing so well, and I got sucked in, and then he just cuts Randy off. He just holds his little tiny dainty hands up. He's like, silence. He silences the twink, and Howard looks at him. Okay, wait. Let me make sure I'm getting this right. So, for like, I don't know how long, maybe a month, right? You have been looking, you've been just watching their play without them knowing. And I guess Fowler was there. The only time you get like this is when Fowler's in. So, Fowler was there. She was the princess or whatever. I don't know why else you wear a dress. And she noticed you, and now you're a mess because you realize they think the ninja has been secretly watching their play like a freak for a good month. Randy finally stops just being quiet. Yes, that is exactly. How did you get that from my ramblings? I just know you well enough. So, Randy doesn't know what to do, and Howard said, why is it a bad thing? I mean, you made them feel pretty good if they think the honkin' ninja wanted to watch their play. And then that's when Randy kind of puts the two and two together, but he's still like, what if they think I'm creepy? I should have just said something. Why didn't I say something? Oh, I never stopped saying something, so why didn't I say something this time? And then you see Howard look at Cunningham. Let it go. It's fine. Besides, what more of an ego boost could you have possibly given Fowler by having someone watch her play? Not just someone, the honkin' ninja of Norrisville. But Randy's still flustered and confused, and what Howard's saying is right, but for some reason, he still just feels icky. And that's when he realizes it's probably because he has a crush on the woman. But that's not the thing we're on right now. That's just... So Face Blood Ready just shoves it in the pillow and says, I don't know, I feel iffy. And then Howard turns around, not iffy. I hear a lot of kids at our school have that. I go to a doctor. Now if they have to give you one of those giant shots that go up, but no, not like that! Howard pauses, interrupts him, and then you see Randy. No, I mean, in my stomach, it's like, you know a moth? It's like I swallowed a bunch of moths and they're just fluttering in there, and they want out, but I won't let them out because they keep swallowing, like, you know, that kind of thing, and then they just flutter around, and then Howard just looks at him as if Randy should know what this is. You mean you've got butterflies in your stomach? You've got butterflies in your stomach is what you're trying to tell me. Randy pauses. But I said moths. Why would I eat butterflies? Butterflies are evil, mean to me. Fly on my face. And then Howard just has to face palm. What did he mean by evil butterflies? And then, no, Cunningham. That's what they call the feeling. It's when you like somebody and you're nervous around them. You have butterflies. And then, again, Randy's precious, sweet, tiny brain connected two and two together. I have butterflies, but who gave them to me? And if Howard wasn't afraid of breaking his expensive controller and his Grave Puncher 4, he'd be slamming his head into both of them right now, or snapping them both in half, because, what? It's obviously Teresa, man! It's obviously Teresa! But finally, Howard says, maybe you should just take a night off. So Randy says he is tired, so he decides to go to bed. Howard says he's gonna go sleep in the guest room, blah blah blah, all the boring stuff, and morning. Bam! Morning. So Randy fell asleep, covered in his blanket, and call this whatever you want, but his parents didn't check up on him last night, or probably wondering, why am I pointing this stuff out? Well, Randy gets up, and at first, he just kind of does his usual routine, but then he notices, man, no matter how hard I brush it doesn't feel like I'm actually cleaning my teeth with the toothpaste. So he tries to go check, like what's going on, but as he, moves up to put a finger on his teeth to kind of examine it, he notices that's because he's putting toothpaste on the mask. So he's like, oh my ninja, I slept in the suit. Oh, what if mom saw me in this? She's gonna know I'm the ninja. She's gonna have a panic attack. And so he's pacing in his bathroom. And he hears a knock on his window. So he runs back to the attic. And when he goes, like when he goes out of his little bathroom in there, he runs through, goes to the window. For some reason, Howard felt the need to get a ladder and go to the window. Randy's like, what are you doing? Hey man, school's almost started. Oh wait, are we skipping school today? Are we finally cool? Are we skipping school today? What? No! I slept in the suit! Do you think mom saw me? I don't know, does your mom ever check on you? Yes? Does Miss Wienerman not check on you, Howard? I don't know. I'm asleep. I know one time my dad checked on me. I thought he was slick, but then he tripped on one of my things on the floor, and then he went down the stairs. That was a funny day. And Randy, getting tired of going off topic with Howard, that's not the point! How am I supposed to know if she figured it out or not? Do you think she already... Do you think it finally happened? Do you think I finally gave the poor woman a heart attack? Or a heart attack that was bad enough for her to just fall over? What if it's too late, Howard? What if I'm the reason? Cunningham, you have to calm down. You know how your mom gets, okay? If she probably just didn't even check this time. Maybe she thought you were safe or something. She probably just knocked on your door and was like, Randy, you okay, dear? And then left. So relax, okay? You know how, like I said, you know how she is. I mean, she'd probably be screaming right now. What do you mean probably? No, Randy, she's fine, okay? Randy, not listening to a word his friend just said, even though he's, decent advice for once, he runs downstairs and starts checking for his mom. Sorry, I turned around. Now, obviously, he's being dummy again, but he's our sweet dummy. So he runs and hides behind a part of the wall and notices she's just happily cooking. She shouts for Randy to wake up because he's going to be late for school, and then Randy goes to higher ground and shouts, okay mom, I'm going with Howard, and then leave. So he goes back upstairs and Howard's like, see, I told you it was nothing. Now take the suit off and let's go. Your mom may be full of anxiety, but she's gonna kill us if we don't get to school soon. So Randy, relieved's like, okay, sure. So he tries to take the mask off. And then he tries again. And again. And again, you see where I'm getting with this. He keeps trying and the mask will not come off at all. And he looks at Howard. He said, no, I said this once before, I'm going to say it again. You having a dessous fail or something? And Randy, he's like, I don't know. It won't come off. Why won't it come off? Howard, why won't it come off? I don't know. Is this normal? No, it's not normal. Why is this happening? Okay, calm down. So Howard kind of drudges his way through the window and starts trying to help Randy get the suit off. And by drudge, I mean he climbed in, fell into the floor face first, and just gets up like he's used to this. He probably is at this point. It happens a lot. So he starts pulling and tugging on the suit with Randy, but it just won't come off. It's like it's glued to the kid or something. Howard goes flying across the room. Randy is back, sliding across the floor, trying to pull everything off. He even ties the scarf to the door, and as Howard's about to slam it, he said, wait! I feel like this could actually kill me. So he just falls down onto the floor, all sad and disappointed, and you see Howard Walker. You know we can't go to school like this, right? I know! We could still do my other plan. No, we're not ditching class. Today. We're not ditching class today. What are you gonna honk and do then? I have to go today. My mom is really mad at me about the other days I missed. Maybe I could hide it somehow. It covers your whole honking body. How are you gonna hide that thing? Cut to a montage of these kids trying to find stuff that covers the kid's body from top to bottom. All you can see is Randy's eyes, which that's all you can see in the suit anyway. And Howard, perfect! Yeah, that's a bad word. Good! No. Maybe something a little... Decent! Yeah, that's it. This is decent. Everything's decent. This isn't decent. It's horrible! Randy tries to kick off the many coats that he's wearing. He's covered in clothes, and he can't take the suit off, and now he's sweating. Great. Now he's burning up, but he can't take the crap off. What's he gonna do? So, Howard says, look, I know this is honkin' walk, but all you have to do is keep it on until school's over, okay? Just ninja us over to the school, hide into the bathroom, put it on, and bam, boom, bomb. When we get home, you can take the crap off and we can figure out what's going on. For now, just try to be normal. Randy looks down, realizing that his life has not been normal since all of this started. But Howard helps him get all the stuff off, but he still feels like he's burning up. It doesn't matter right now, they got other stuff to deal with. So he's carrying Howard as Howard carries all the garbage, and they fly to the school. In the bathroom, he's helping him get the stuff on. Now, you know how these two are. You hear, no, Howard, stop it. No, just let me take it. No, just put it on. Why are you doing that? Stop touching it there. No, just let me pull the shirt up. As they're doing all this in the bathroom stall, one of the background characters walk in, one of my favorites, walks in and just looks over and he hears all of this. And then you see one of the band geeks walk in. He's like, no, just walk out. We need to walk out. So he pushes the guy out and just shuts the door, and you just hear him still trying to put the clothes on, but it sounds like somehow they're just like, no, stop it, and all that stuff. So he finally gets all the garbage on and waddles his way, his way out of the bathroom, and then that's when Teresa shows up. He's like, Teresa! Hey! Are you okay? Yeah, I'm just really cold today. Man, it is so honking cold, am I right? It's like 95 degrees out, but I mean, some people are cold-blooded, I guess. Now Randy's face is even more blood red, at least from what you can see. And now he's burning up even more, and did a little fire just start on the edge of the bathroom door from where his foot was? So he stomps the little fire out, and Teresa looks over at him. It doesn't matter. Could you help me with something, Randy? Sure. Yeah. What is it? What do you need? Whatever you need. What is you need me to get dogs? You need me to rob a bank? What? You see Howard. Don't say anything. He won't admit it, but he's a little sick. Oh. Okay. Teresa, a little confused, but Howard's right. He's sick. But she looked over. I have this play that I do with some friends late at night, and I noticed we have a very important fan that apparently has been watching, and I'm kind of nervous about it. Do you think you could maybe help me rehearse, practice for our next play, since he's probably gonna be watching again tonight? Just make sure I know what I'm doing. Randy, being so smooth and so good with words and so good with women, looks at her and responds. Hershey, no, that's chocolate. Hershey, hi, yes. I'm saying yes to your thing. Teresa laughs a little bit and it gets him even more flustered. Man, the butterflies are just building in this kid's stomach at this point. And he pauses. So, who's the guy? It's watching. Who is he? Teresa looks like, it's don't go telling anybody, but it's the ninja. The ninja! And Howard trying desperately to help this poor kid and be the best of best friends and dude bros. What? The honkin' ninja? I gotta admit, that's pretty freaking impressive. So Teresa, yeah, I know, I didn't expect it, but I don't know if he actually likes our play. He could have just been making fun of us. Randy, not thinking, what? No, I'm sure he loves your play. Or he enjoyed it. I'm sure he enjoyed that play so much. I'm sure he thoroughly enjoyed it. You think so? I know so. I know he loved that play. So, there. He's sweating. He's nervous. He, for some reason, feels like he's on fire now. So, he grabs Howard and points towards the signs going, well, I should probably get going. School and all that stuff and education and everything. But I'll totally help you. When are we doing this? Exactly, you have to give me a time. Is it like 12 or something? So Teresa pauses and starts laughing. Yeah, it's at 12. Okay, great. I'll see you then. I'm gonna go now. Bye-bye. So he just dashes down the hall, and Teresa can't help but laugh a little bit and kind of look over, awestruck. Like, he's such a silly kid, but she can't help but love him. Randy, dashes into that science class, and you see Miss Driscoll turn around. Okay, class, today we're gonna... Cunningham, why are you wearing that? This is my science suit. Howard looks up. Is this science suit? For science. With his tiny little hands on the table. For science. Driscoll has no idea how to respond, so she just turns around like, yep, same crap as always. This school is weird. But Randy turned around, Cunningham, what's up with you? You're acting weird. Sorry, I don't know what's honking wrong with me. Ever since we left the house, I'm burning up. 'Cause you're in 20 coats and the suit, he said, as if it should be obvious. But Randy looks at, no, I don't think that's it. And he said, I'm not sure. Maybe, do you think that's it? He said, look, if you're burning up that much, maybe we should just take you back to the bathroom and take it off. As he's saying that, you hear a phew. You know what a fire sound is. And they both look down, and now there's a little tiny fire near their chair. What? Put it out! Put it out! I'm trying to put it out! And you just hear a... as he's trying to stop the fire out again. He said, oh, why again? Again? When did this happen before? At the bathroom! Driscoll turns around. Excuse me? Is there something you'd like to share with the class? No! I mean, no, Miss Driscoll, I'm good. You don't sound good? Now she's genuinely worried for the kid. What? Fine. Really, don't worry about it. Where will the fire go out? Howard looks at Randy, his face looks blood red at this point, and he's sweating from what little he can see, so he'll just go to the nurse. I'll put the fire out, just go to the nurse! So Randy gets up, waddles his way out of the class. Miss Driscoll, permission to go to the nurse. Of course, go ahead. So he desperately tries to waddle out of the room, and he gets stuck in the door, and he's like, and then he finally pops out. You just hear pop as he gets out of the door, and he's going down the hall. And then they cut to Howard. Okay, are you going to be alright without Cunningham? I'm great! Just kidding today. Woo! Oh, ow, 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 ow! And then he finally looks over. Hey, Stevens, is that a water? Great. He grabs the water, pours it down. Fire finally goes out. Here you go. Stevens just sits there and stares at the empty water bottle for like a good hour. I'm like, why did you take... I was thirsty. Why'd you do that? So it cuts to Randy, who's waddling his way to the nurse, and as he's just trying his best to get there, now his vision's all blurry. What is going on with the kid? He gets tired and decides to rest on some lockers. Okay, almost there. There's a couple of doors down. Oh, it's getting spinny. Oh, things are getting spinny. I don't like spinny. Oh, there's a locker. I'm gonna wait till things aren't spinny. So he waddles over there and lays down and rests and closes his eyes. And then he hears something that makes it worse. Randy? No! Oh, Teresa! Hey, are you okay? Yeah! I'm fine. Everything's fine. Oh, do you smell smoke? Smoke? What do you mean, smoke? Randy looks around to notice whenever he coughs, there's this weird black fog that comes out. Wait, that's not black fog. That's smoke. Is he coughing up smoke? Why is he coughing up smoke? You see Teresa go, do you know where that's coming from? Nope. I have no idea where that's coming from. Is it hot in here for you? Are you okay? From what I can see, your face is red. What? It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm great. I'm fine. I'm great. And now he's burning up even more, and he really doesn't like what he's about to do. Could you back up for a few seconds? I need to... He goes to his arm. Then he looks down. Yep, smoke's coming out. Boy's coughing up smoke. It's like there's a volcano in his stomach. He stands up straight. Well, as straight as you can with 50 coats. I have to go. Bye. And fix a freaking bolt for the janitor's room. She just turns around. Randy? If you're sick, you could have told me. Maybe I could help you. And so it cuts over. He slams the door shut, throws the nomicon down, and just squats as much as he can. Alright, nomicon. This has to be some kind of weird disease, right? I got sick or something from what, the Tengu? Or maybe I just wore the suit too long. Can that affect your body from wearing the suit too long? Tell me something! Tell me, book! Come on, you psychotic dictionary! So, right as he's yelling and bawling the nomicon out, it glows. But instead of him getting shloomed, he's like, my mind still feels intact. What's going on? Nami! Just a honking Nami comes out of the nomicon. You have a human form? Sort of. This was actually one of the earlier ninjas, one of the 9, actually. I'm taking the leader's form to try to help you. You seem sweaty. I'm fine. The nomicon runs over to try to prop Randy up. Oh, this is not good. I mean, I knew this would eventually happen to you, but what do you mean? Am I gonna die? What? No! You're not gonna die! Oh, that escalated quickly. No, listen. There's a thing that happens to ninjas. Younger ones, anyway. Younger? What do you mean? Well, some steal the mask, or some end up getting the mask later in their life. The younger ones go through a sort of transition with their powers. And only when they unlock one of the rages, though. One of the rages? Like ninja rage. Wait, there's more than one ninja rage? Yes, you've unlocked the irregular ninja rage, the fire one. There's multiple, and that's one of the strongest ones, so your effect is worse than others because of that. Are you saying I'm going through like a type of ninja puberty or something? Oh man, I'm already going through the first one. I don't want to go through a second one. It's not ninja puberty. Just as he says that, Randy turns around to cough into his arm again. This time, just more smoke coming out. But also, there's tiny bits of fire coming out. Oh, it's really getting worse. But how do I honking fix it? I can't get the suit off. I'm burning up. I'm sweating like a dog. I'm coughing up honking smoke, man. And now fires are starting wherever I stand. Like that one! He points down to the bucket that was beside his foot that's now on fire. How do I make it stop? You don't have full control over the suit yet. You need to learn to control it. Get it to listen to you. By now, usually a ninja has a little more... how do I say this? Restraint? Thanks. No, seriously, thanks. I needed that today. I'll help you the best I can, but there's only so much I can do. The physical form, I'm made of paper. I can't do much for you except give knowledge. That's okay, that's what I need right now. Okay, what do I need? Meditate? Would that help? Do I need to meditate? There's no real specific way to do it, you just need to calm yourself. Just need to control my emotions. So Randy sits down and starts to meditate. And you notice he clears out the frustration, the anger, the fear, the anxiety, starts to clear all that out. And you see his mind's finally gone blank. That's when the final thing kicks in. Teresa. The anxiety he feels when she's around, the joy he feels seeing her smile and talking to him, the fear that he feels when he thinks she's gonna not like him, he's gonna say something stupid, she's not gonna want to talk to him anymore. Just all these emotions mixing in his head and in his heart, and he can't control it. The meditation finally stops, and now he's just gagging up smoke and what appears to be giant chunks of magma rock. That's not good. And finally he just rips off the rest of it and decides he's going to hide out in the janitor's office. He's just burning up at this point. He just can't do it. He can't take this heat anymore. But he can't control his emotions either. Randy, please, you need to control this. What's the problem? What caused you to lose control again? That's when the nomicon looks up. It's the girl. Why didn't I think? It's the girl. It's always the girl. You need to learn to control your emotions towards her. And then Randy looks at him. He's a prepubescent 14-year-old boy. Did he really expect that to happen anytime soon? Fair enough. Maybe I can... Do you want me to repress the emotions? What? I can repress the emotions. I've done that a few times. Well, a few of the ninjas have done it. Here, just hold still. I don't want you to repress my emotions! You've done that to people? They wanted me to do it. So Howard opens the door. Hey, Teresa told me you ran in here. Why do you look like that? Randy is now somehow growing magma rock on his arms and legs. Also, fires are starting under his feet pretty much everywhere he steps at this point. The nomicon is the only reason the school hasn't burned down yet. What? I don't know. Okay, I'm starting to get control, and now I'm coughing up magma and smoke, and why am I covered in rocks? It's getting worse. No, you don't say! That's it. I don't know what to do, but I need to do something. It's fire related, so I'm gonna throw myself in the fridge. What? Cunningham, you don't even know if that's gonna work. Well, what if it does work? What if it gets rid of all the fire stuff? Pretty sure you're just delusional from the fact you may have a fever. I'm not delusional. I can have a fever from this? How bad can this get? Well, it's Ninja Rage, so it has a lot of stuff involving fire, and I wouldn't be surprised if you had a pretty high fever right now. Actually, Wienerman, could you check to see if he has a fever? Right, because I just run around with a thermostat. That's something I do on the daily. You run around with a spoon? Yes, a spoon is a vital necessity to my life. That's why I have one. You two are no help at all. Randy shuts the door and starts storming out to go lock himself in a freezer because that's gonna work. But he's interrupted by a robot showing up. Apparently McFist and Viceroy still don't want to let the poor kid go. Oh, not now. Why now? The robot starts lunging towards him, so he grabs it with a scarf and slings it into another direction, hoping to destroy it by throwing it against a wall. But given the condition he's in at the moment, I mean, he's not a powerful boy to begin with, it didn't do much. So now he's basically sprinting towards the fridge, and think about how fast a poor kid's gonna be running if he's supposed to be sick. So the robot catches up to him, grabs him, and throws him against the wall. But Randy's used to that, so he gets back up as if it didn't happen and pulls the sword out. Guess I gotta fight now. Yay. So he runs towards the robot and dodges a few of its attacks, surprisingly, doing a good job. And then it suddenly pulls out a tail that nobody expected it to have, grabs Randy and starts slamming him against the floor, and he's coughing for air, but tail. Good one, Viceroy. Good one. Then, fortunately for the boy, it actually does throw him into the direction of the fridge. It's just it drags him away before he can get in. The nomicon and Howard come out of the janitor's room, and Sundown immediately sees them. Hey, I don't remember you. Who are you? Hola, soy nomicon. What was that? Spanish! You have a Spanish class! Do neither of you listen to anyone, especially me? No? You thought that was exclusively you? The nomicon wants to smack this kid aggressively, but he knows that would be wrong. They realize Randy needs their help, so they put that aside for now, and they run to go try to assist the poor kid. Meanwhile, Sundown's thinking, soy? Like the food? Randy is getting the absolute cheese beat out of him, and it's just not much he can do about it. He's getting warmer and warmer, rocks are getting around him, and there's just smoke everywhere. Nomicon tries to tell him, you need to learn to control this, and tells him, there's only one thing I can think of that can cure this if you can't control it. Randy said, what? That spell's still up for debate? Randy looks at the monster, looks at the nomicon, and looks at Howard. No, I'd rather not be numb to the bone. Thank you very much. So what are you gonna do? I'm gonna have to control it. Then it cuts to Howard. He's so wonkin'. So, Randy stands up and tries again. He tries to focus. He takes out all the frustration, sadness, fear, anxiety. He takes it all out. And then Teresa shows back up again. But this time he tries to control it. He's like, it's okay. It's fine. It does not work. Now he's burning up. And it possibly about to set on fire. Everybody's screaming. And then finally Randy it clicks in his head. What if he doesn't have to repress or control the emotion? What if he just accepts it? What if he just accepts, I like this girl a lot. And it makes me a mess? Would that work? So he tries it. He tries to accept, okay, he likes Teresa a lot. He thinks she's nice and pretty and smart. He just likes her a lot. And that's okay. He's a teenager. It's okay to like somebody, especially as much as he likes her. And surprisingly, he didn't combust. What even better, it actually worked. He now has control over these abilities. He's no longer burning up. The rocks fell off, and he's not coughing up smoke. But he did notice something strange. He can control the form of the suit. It's like he can form it into wings, or better yet, the slices you see when it's forming around him. He can separate those and use them to his advantage. But as to what specifically you call this, I'm gonna have to cut it off here. There's a whole ending sequence here that I think everybody will love, but I don't want to spoil everything for my own comics. I really hope that this is a good enough way to celebrate the anniversary. Really hope this is a good way to show how much I love Randy, as always, I thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you shoes later.